Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev. I'm so glad you're here because you and I showed up and the Vancouver Canucks did not tonight. That was a disappointing game, a disappointing loss. The Vancouver Canucks lose 2-0 at home to JT Miller and, should I say, Captain JT Miller and the New York Rangers. There was moments that the Canucks looked good, but overall looked terrible. The problem is the New York Rangers were on a 3-game losing streak. This is a winnable game. They had their backup in, and let's just talk about that for a second. Jonathan Quick is the starter, not Shesterkin, right? And teams are starting their backups against us, everyone. So I'm worried about that. Like the rest of the league is all of a sudden resting their starting goaltender against us. That is disappointing. And then he goes out and he shuts us out. It's absolutely brutal. Now, as you know, it's a long season. I'm not doom and gloom yet. I still think we're going to make the playoffs. I may be delusional at the moment because I think we're still going to make the playoffs, but we're going to try. And we're going to cheer this team on whether. Now, if you spent the money to go to that game, and I wanted to be at that game tonight, I'm glad I wasn't able to go this evening because I'm heading to Green Bay to watch my Packers. Not this weekend, next weekend, Monday Night Football. I've just booked flights. We're heading there. So I couldn't go to the game tonight. And thankfully I saved my money. And to all of you that went there, I feel bad because our Canucks didn't show up. But you showed up tonight, and that's awesome. And I want to dive into your comments tonight so much so that I want to get into it right away. But I want to ask this question, and it's how do you feel about the Canucks' performance tonight against the New York Rangers, okay? How do you feel about their big, bad performance? I mean, we only got 23 shots on goal. The Rangers got 25. Zibanejad gets the game winner. By the way, that Zibanejad goal was awesome. And let me just bring this up for you guys right here, just so you can see it. But I was really like, here's the thing about Zibanejad, okay? Not only was that, he had a nice pass from Cooley, okay? And that's the guy I wanted instead of Hedl, and I know he doesn't play center, but if you look down here, Panarin, so Fox to Zibanejad over to Cooley, and Cooley with this gorgeous pass and great tip in. That's the game winner, everyone. And the other one's an empty netter by Carrick. We got lots to talk about. I want to dive into your comments right away. But before I do that, I just want to check out hits. So, I mean, the hits were basically the same, 19 to 18. We both stunk on the power play. We were both awesome on the penalty kill. Same block shots, basically. They had more giveaways. We had more takeaways. And next time we play them is December 16th. So this was the only thing that was good about this game was the third period. We got 12 shots in on net, and we couldn't find a way to beat the backup Jonathan Quick. I mean, if that's not disappointing to you, I don't know what is. Now, I want to jump into some comments here. I'm going to jump into some comments because Demko, I thought, played good again. But what were your thoughts? Novorius says, painful game. I hate injuries. Hughes, Mancini, Hedl, Forbert. We're going to get into that in a second. Ryan is it's exhausting. I get it. Yeah, and Brian, like, let's blame Demko. No, joking. I know you're not. Demko's been great, but we just need scoring. We need quality shots. It's been brutal. Yeah, I don't know. We're doing a bit of therapy session tonight. RevTrev Canucks therapy session. Shannon, you're right. Welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Cosmic, why would opponents play their starters when our offense is a total joke? I mean, that's a fair comment right there. I mean, some people are like, oh, you're being negative, Cosmic. Oh, you're being rude, RevTrev. No, we're just telling you facts. This is the stuff we're seeing. People paid their good money to go to this game. They were all excited. JT Miller's coming back into the building. First game, everyone's excited. All the build-up, all the hype, it's a dud. It's a dud. This team right now, it's either really good or really bad. There's no in between right now with this team. And tonight it was really bad. And so many people are like, that's negative way. Listen, no, it's just the truth. And you know what? There's way too many people. They're afraid to speak the truth. Guys, we sucked tonight. The first two periods were horrible. Finally, in the third period, we looked okay, but we couldn't get it past the backup goalie. You know, Govin, he's here. I fell asleep and woke up a couple times during the game. That's how, this is what's happening in our fan base. We're falling asleep. Shannon, I like this. I know that the Canucks didn't show up, but I'm not getting down on the Canucks. Okay, that's good. Coach Rob's in the building. Devin says, how many more forwards will the Canucks lose to injury? Tough time to be a Canucks fan. Dreamer says, quick getting back at Petey for the butt hit. Yeah, we've got Demko playing close to Vezina form, and it's only October, and we're still not scoring. And Shannon's like, you know what? I'll just wait till Christmas to be. But here's Roy. My biggest concern is that Garland appears to be injured. Hopefully he recovers sooner than later. David W's in the building. So often this season, the Canucks have failed to score 3 or more goals versus the Rangers. Canucks didn't score a goal. Well, that's true, David. That's facts right there. That's Captain Obvious right there. Okay, good job. So let's talk about the injury bug. Garland gets injured. Great. One of our good guys isn't he the leading scorer for our team, gets injured. Here we go. Let's go to the list. Maybe my list is too small, everyone. You tell me if I'm missing anyone. Injury bug update. Hughes, Hedel, Leckermacki, Bluger, Besser. Oh, no, Besser's back. Let's take that off. Besser's back. Back again. Besser's back. Tell a friend. Besser's back. Okay. So Bluger, Höglander, Forbort, Mancini, and now we add to the list Garland. And so it's best player on the entire roster, Hughes. Second line center, Hedel. Young prospect who can shoot, Leckermacki. Bluger, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, third line center, great penalty killer. Höglander, left winger in the bottom 6. Forbort, great penalty killer. Bottom third pairing defenseman. Mancini, young third pairing defenseman. And now Garland, our top line right winger. That's the facts right there. So I had a friend of mine who's a Calgary Flames fan. He texted me tonight, what's with Vancouver losing to the Rangers tonight? I guess all the injuries. Okay, guys, Marcus Pettersson got in his 11th NHL fight. Now, Garland gets hit. He drops the gloves. It was a clean hit, open ice hit. Gets also the penalty for that, too. That was crazy. I don't understand. He went up to him and said, hey, you want to go? And the guy's like, sure. And they both dropped the gloves. And Marcus Pettersson got a couple good shots in, but just took on like that. Is it Carrick? Is that how you say his name? I mean, he's a big boy. He's a tough guy. And yeah, you didn't like, he was just throwing them around and getting big shots in as well. So yeah. Okay, here's a big question for y'all. What should the Canucks do with Evander Kane? What should they do with Evander Kane? Right? What should they do with Evander Kane? My internet is so low tonight. It's crazy. Might not be on long tonight, everyone. What should the Canucks do with Vander Kane? We know he can play good. We know that he can throw his body around. He hasn't been good enough offensively. He continually takes bad penalties, like we've been saying. Like that's where we're at right now. I understand why Canucks fans are so frustrated with the Vander Kane, but I'm going to make a video tonight about it. I'll launch it tomorrow. Guys, I'm just sitting here going, what do we do with him? What do we do? I got lots of questions I want to ask. I might do an 8-minute video on Vander Kane alone. So just make sure you're following the channel. That's great. So, I'm just going to dive into this. So Mark's in the building and says, I think that we need to wave the white flag. Rangers have their number again, like the 5-3 game last year. No, this was way worse, streamer. 2-0. Couldn't even get anything going. Sensei Dean says, I think the refs were bad. Yeah, well, they even missed the Zibanejad high stick. Yeah, you're right. For both sides, they were bad. And yeah, the team is decimated by injuries. It's crazy. I want Vilmar or some other big guys. It'd be nice. We need an enforcer, I think. I want to see what you guys want to say about Kane here. Well, the Canucks traded the other hometown guy, Heinonen. Kane should go too. Whew. Shannon says, I think that I'm thinking that maybe the NHL needs to start strength and training in the summer, and it may help with all the injuries. I think they already do that. Sean Fisher says, keep Kane. We'd have to pay to offload him, and we need his size anyways. Look at the other holes we need to fill. That's fine. It's fine. We can. Well, I mean, I think that's what they're going to do, and whether we want to trade him or not. Let's talk here. Evander tries these airmail flyer flutter passes. I know. Okay, we're going to dive into some more comments. There wasn't a lot. I thought there'd be a lot more about Kane, everyone. Okay, we're going to dive into the other ones. Okay, let's stay positive for a minute here. That it was a bad night, but here's some positives, okay? I thought the best player on the ice tonight was Lukas Reichel. He was noticeable. Thought he was going to score 2 goals, if not 3. I thought he was fantastic. Loved watching him play. His speed, his offensive IQ, his everything. I loved everything about this guy's game tonight. Absolutely loved it. So great. So impressed. So happy with what I'm seeing. The problem is he can't score yet. And it's like it's coming, right? It's coming. It's like you know that he is going to score. It's like there's a goal coming. I don't know when he's going to score, but it just feels like he's going to break out soon and score a couple goals and be that kid that this fan base is going to get excited about. I'm personally excited about Lukas Reichel. I told my son started watching the game at the end, and he was yelling at Pedersen. I said, watch this number 73, man. Watch this number 73. You're going to like him. And watch number 5 too, right? Like that's another guy. Verlander. I liked his game tonight. I want to see more of Verlander. It's like the Höglander, you know, you got a fever and the only cure for that fever is more Verlander. You know what I mean? I want to see more of this kid. He came out first NHL game and looked like he belonged. Was dangerous offensively, had some nice passes, wasn't a liability defensively. I like what I'm seeing. He was in the college hockey last year. I'm like, CHL? No, it was the NCAA last year. He's in Abbotsford now, and he's playing great in Abbotsford. And here he is, gets called up, and actually gets to play this time. And I liked what I saw. And you know what? With those injuries to Mancini and to Forbert, he's going to get more playing time. Take him on the road. Play this kid. Let's see what he can do. I like what I'm seeing. I said in Nothing is Perfect broadcast, I did the second intermission with him during his live stream during the Canucks game. I said, listen, the goal is that he's going to replace Hronek on the right-hand side. He's a first-round pick of a defenseman, and they're wanting him to play top pairing minutes. That's the goal for him. I am excited about what we're seeing with Verlander. And a lot of people say Verlander, but it's not. It's a Verlander. Verlander. It's kind of like one of those cool names. Verlander is out there and he's skating around, you know? So I liked what I saw there, okay? I like what he saw there, what we saw with him. I know we were frustrated with Kane. I know that we're frustrated. We lost the game. JT Miller should have scored tonight, didn't. That was a close one. We should have lost 3-0, everyone, but we didn't. So, and then let's talk about Pettersson. While the Band-Aid's off, he was okay. He was okay. Got knocked down tonight a number of times. It was a little frustrating, but I mean, sometimes you're in the wrong position and get knocked down. But what's with him on the top of the power play? I don't get why he's way there. Put him to the side. Let him shoot. Literally did that. What was it last game? 2 games ago? Ripped it. That's where he should be. It's the opposite side of where Ovechkin is in Washington. And we continually say, hey, let's put him at the very top where he likes to do wrist shots from up there, where he loves to pass. The $11.6 million guy. Sure, let him pass sometimes. Shoot the puck. Just rip it on the one-timer. Like, just go for it. I want him so desperately to be good. And all these people are like, see, I told you, Pettersson's bounced back. And they got all these stupid things on Twitter, X now they call it. And it's like, apology letter to Pettersson. Why? Because he played 2 good games? 2. Oh, well, he played pretty good in the other one. Did he score? No, he didn't. Because he didn't get paid $11.6 million just to play defense. And so all you guys out there, I told you, I've never doubted Pettersson. It's like, have you watched the hockey in the last year and a half? Have you watched it? Because if you've never doubted him in the last year and a half, you're lying. I mean, maybe no. And if you're not, I mean, you're blindly believing in him. But he had 2 good games this year, 2 really good games. I would even argue he's had 3 good games this year. Okay. But he gets paid to have a good game every night. I know not every superstar can do that. I get it. But you better be 70, 80% of games that you're doing. He's not there yet. So I'm hoping, come on, Pettersson, please, Pettersson, please. We're begging you. We're begging you. Be effective. Be effective. Oh, RevTrev, look at the analytics. I don't care about the analytics anymore. I'm tired of the excuses with this guy. It's just like, this is a big game. We need 2 points. You got to do something. Well, RevTrev, Garland's out. Garland's out now. We're done. Can't expect him to be good now because his line mate, the guy who's driving his line, got injured. I know. Because who he has as his line mates matters big time. Gretzky made his line mates better. McDavid makes his line mates better. I'll tell you this right now. Kucherov makes his line mates better. McKinnon makes his line mates better. I know it's unfair to compare him to Gretzky. I get that one. But all the rest of those guys make the money. Make the money. They produce. They produce a lot more than our guy. And I'm just wanting him to, like, I was so happy to see him be successful the other 2 games. I don't know. It's one of those things. Okay. We got 19 comments since I went on that rant. So let's go. Let's get into it. Let's do this. Okay. So, let's talk about Shane is here. Come on, Lucas. Absolutely. He's exciting to watch. Reichel was good. Devin, if you keep Kane, then take him off top 6 minutes. Who do you replace him with? Drew O'Connor? What left winger? DeBrusk? DeBrusk? Do you put Reichel over there? Baines? I mean, we're pretty weak down the left-hand side at the moment, right? Yeah, this is true. Japan 4. It's up to the players to keep up with this training in the off season. Yeah, millions of dollars being paid. They've got to do that. Maybe bench Kane. Maybe still makes $5 million whether he's playing or not. Japan 4 with Garland and everyone else injured. We really don't have many options. It's true. I mean, this is where like Höglander would be good because he's got the wheels and the grit, you know. But I mean, you can't depend on like Höglander to save the day, you know. Reichel almost looks like Big Z. I don't know. He's tall, but his size, they're not even close to the same size. But you know what? I don't think he's even that tall. He's only 6 feet. Yeah, you know, he winger, defenseman. I don't know. I wouldn't say that. Roy, the Canucks had a skating session in the morning. I don't know. Probably. Yeah. They did have practice lines. Yeah. Practiced this morning. Reichel needed to change his scenery. He's got talent. He just needed to get his confidence. Management believes in him. Yeah, absolutely. Japan 4. Reichel needs to pop one, and the floodgates will come. He had like 5 high-scoring opportunities. I know he is great. I think we are collecting some LTIR now. So, Dreamer says put Kane on the 4th line or sit him for a game, even though they need him. I know that's the problem. Shannon said I saw it on the news that Surrey is getting a big sports place, and they're hoping that the Canucks can practice at the new sports place. That'd be nice to have a practice facility. Having Petey on the point is so dumb, man. He needs to be in his sweet spot on the side to set up the one-timer. Yeah, I mean, we're not even coaches. It's just like, it's not even rocket science. It's just common sense. Yeah, Sensei Dean, he only played 40. I mean, the backup goalie stood on his head. Get over it. Come on, Sensei Dean. It's not like it's Shesterkin out there. We didn't face Ottinger when Dallas showed up. Montembeault didn't play for Montreal. Maybe the backup's better there. I don't know. Yeah, there's just follow Brendan Batchelor on Twitter, and he puts it on there. Sometimes I post it as well, Shannon. All right, the Canucks sure could have used some EP40 magic. I agree. Versus Jonathan Quick and the New York Rangers, but missing in action, no doubt, on the score sheet was EP40. PD is a guy that relies on confidence. 2 years ago, he was flying because the power play unit was elite. RevTrev, say what you are feeling as you are saying facts. Yeah, and how you feel. Yep. Thank you. Ryan, I missed the beginning. Did we give JT a tribute video of some kind? Yes, we did. And the crowd did cheer and booed him. So it was kind of weird. I would have cheered him on. Show some respect because he gave us a lot of great memories. And he literally gave his all in Vancouver. So you need speed in the top 6. Kane doesn't provide that. Okay. You also need size. So it's crazy how after 2 good games, EP40 fans were saying that Hughes was holding back the power play. Right, Goldman? There were some elite passes that people couldn't just put in, but I think it's the way the puck bounces. It could be. Who's next? We'll get into that just after these last few comments. Injuries aside, are the Canucks struggles from the team or a coaching issue? Oh, that's a great question, man. It's a great question. I'm not sure. Quick always owns the Canucks. Always? Yeah, I guess when he was in LA. Okay, Shane, let's. I'm with you. Okay, Quick plays well against Vancouver over the years. Different teams, right? But the New York Rangers were on a 3-game losing streak. This is not the same like LA Kings solid team. Right? This is. It was Quick, though he plays good against the Canucks when in LA. I missed Hronek one time or two. Yeah, he had one tonight that he hammered it. And Myers was good and bad tonight for sure. Sherwood was decent. I don't think it's coaching, but I don't know, and I'm not going that direction yet. Yeah, it's hard to tell, right? Dreamer, Sherwood, EP40, Besser. I like that line. I like that line a lot. Kane needs a fight or he should get out. I mean, yeah. I mean, what do you do, right? Okay, so Elford asked, who's next? Who's next? We're going on 3-game three-game road trip, everyone. At St. Louis on Thursday, Saturday's against Minnesota, and Nashville, I believe, is next Monday night. So yeah, you know, we've played good on the road this year. We've also played really bad on the road. In fact, Nashville is one of those bad games on the road. We need to have a better night against Nashville in Nashville. Just a reminder, everyone, if you'd like one of my Kempner Canucks hats, you want to put it on and rant about the Canucks, or you want to put it on and celebrate that we're winning the Stanley Cup, no matter which way you want to go, if you want a Kempner Canucks hat, email me at kempnercanucks@gmail.com. I'll send you the cost. They're $45 a piece plus shipping, and it can ship it right to your door. So just let me know. They're snapbacks. They'll fit everyone. A number of you already have them. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Appreciate you guys and girls. You guys are amazing. By the way, good news tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays tied up the series 6-1. 6-1. Let's go, Jays. That was a monster 6-1 comeback. And now, the next game, I believe, is tomorrow night in LA against the Dodgers again. Pivotal game 5, massive game 5. Game 4 is huge. We came back and we won. I'm excited about that. I'm excited what I'm seeing with them. So that's great. That's great. Okay. Historically, do centers always get paid more than wingers, or most star players are centers? Most star players are centers, and they get paid. They get paid more money than wingers traditionally. Yeah, both is true. Sensei Dean says, all I see is more injuries coming. Oh, yeah, maybe. At least these games are spread out, right? It's not by coincidence, those star players and all that stuff. Yeah, I can send them to you too. We were all worried about Demers being injured. Little did we know. It's everyone else is going to be injured, right? Oh, Shannon wants to be the model. She wants to be the model. She's got one of the hats, everyone. She's got one of the hats, so she looks good in it. I'm just saying. Ryan Reeves was slow despite the Leafs having signed him via free agency. Last season, they would trade him to the Sharks. Maybe Vander has a terminally slow foot speed. He's not the fastest guy. He's got decent speed. He's not super slow. In my opinion, maybe I'm wrong about that one. So, but yeah, let's dive into some more comments. We're almost 30 minutes. I want to go into the promo here, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Let's dive in to some more comments. Post the comments. Anything else you want to talk about the Canucks tonight? There's been some good comments, good questions tonight. Appreciate each one of you. We'll be back in just a couple seconds. Do you think we win today with Quinn? Ryan, that's a great question. I'm going to say yes. I say we would have tied it up, and we would have found a way to win, score another one. That's what I think. I think he runs the offense better. I think he runs the power play better. Yeah, that's just my opinion. What do you think, Ryan? CMAP says Lankinen hasn't been the same goalie as he was last year. or is it the team in front of him? I think it's a little combination of both, to be honest with you. So, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to start our next game. We need a win, but maybe not. Maybe Demko plays again. Sensei Dean, Lucas was a great pickup. I agree. I mean, what would have this team been without Lucas Reichel tonight, everyone? Devin says Kane has size, but he's not a top 6 guy. The money is tough to put in bottom 6, but he doesn't provide offense tough spot. Absolutely. Any game is better with Quinn. I agree 100%. There he is right there, Quinn. Demko looked good out there. If it weren't for him, we would have been blown out. Yep. So what does Adam Foote need to bring to bring the wins back when we're on the road? I don't know. There's something about the Canucks in the first 3 games. They played really well, Shannon. So I don't know if it's just more focused. They're like, we got a job to do. They don't have to worry about what's going on at home. I don't know. That's a tough one to answer for sure. You know. Yeah, so that's where we're at. That's where we're at, guys, girls. This is the game tonight. The Canucks end up losing. It's wild. 2-0. 2-0, everyone. To JT Miller and the New York Rangers. I don't think Miller played that great tonight. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We didn't look good. They looked okay. And Quick got the shutout. We couldn't put one past Quick, everyone. Couldn't pass Quick. Okay. What are my thoughts about the coaching staff? I don't really know, to be honest with you. I really don't know. I don't know. It's too early to tell. That's basically what I'm saying. I mean, I didn't love the idea that Foote was going to be the guy, but I get what they were trying to do. I wonder if banning Malhotra would have been the better choice, but who knows? Maybe Foote is the better choice. I need to give them more time before I make any decisions on them. So, Ryan says, how do you think Hronek is holding up not having Quinn? I mean, obviously he'd rather play with him, but he's playing fine. Yep, he's playing good enough. He's playing good enough for a number 1 D, right-handed shot defenseman. Yeah, I think he's been fine. They need some good news on the injury front. I agree, Devin. We do. We need some miracles to take place, some healings. I think a dedicated training facility is needed. Absolutely. Don't know if that will help us this year, but I'm wondering if the injuries that the players are having a hard time pairing with different players. Maybe it's just a tough game, fastest game on earth, right? So yeah, everyone. Okay, so we're gonna call it a night. A little bit of therapy session. Went on a few rants tonight. Hope that you feel better by watching this. Thank you so much for being here, watching. I agree. You guys, I'm sorry. I appreciate that you guys showed up even when the Vancouver Canucks didn't. So, last couple comments about the head coach. I don't know what I like about Foote. I don't know that I like Foote as the head coach. Every Kelowna Rockets fan was not in favor of the hiring after a stint as the head coach of the Rockets. Yeah, that's fair. We do have great coaching, but to hang in their own place. Yeah, I know. Ryan says, why are you so confident Quinn stays? You know what? He's captain here. He's going to get paid a lot of money. And I think this team's going to turn things around. I think we're going to make the playoffs. I'm very confident at this stage. I really am that he's staying. I just think there's too much negative and he's going to stay. Yeah, I mean, it's early, right? It's early. So I don't think he's made his decision yet. So it's tough to have a top line, 1 third line, and 2 fourth lines. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It's fair. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming tonight. You guys and girls are awesome, amazing. Unfortunately, lost, but we're going to dive in. I'll be here Thursday night to do the post-game show. I'm going to make a video about Evander Kane right now. I'm going to get off, and I'm going to do that. So I hope you have a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for being here. Let's continue to believe in this Canucks team. And, of course, always, go Canucks, go.